Good morning, Josh Hayes here with today's Hedge Plus Market Monitor. We're looking at today is everything's going along pretty swimmingly in South America right now. Their first crop corn and soybeans are actually now running ahead of their 5-year average, and they're nearly caught up planting to where they would typically be this time of year with the safrinha second crop corn. So things are going well there. I don't see anything weather-wise too concerning. Soybean complex, weak crush numbers and building up of bean oil stocks are weighing on the soy complex a little bit. But on the bullish side, one of the big things right now, everyone keeps assuming that we're gonna lose demand. That all the even just the talk of tariffs are going to push some of our trade partners to start looking elsewhere. When's that going to happen? It's got to be coming soon. The truth is, it hasn't happened yet. We've got strong export inspection and sales numbers every week. We're running well ahead of USDA projections. And not only that, there's really not much reason for them to, even if things get to the worst point where Trump uh, smacks down these countries with massive tariffs. If they shift their buying elsewhere, the prices in other places, such as South America, are only going to go up. And a lot of the South American buyers that buy now are either going to have to pay those higher prices or they're going to shift their buying elsewhere. It's a finite supply. So um, South America is seeing their stocks at 25-year lows. We know the United States, our stocks are tightening. These countries have to get it somewhere. So it's just a game of moving pieces. And do I actually think it's going to come to these full-on the worst of the worst tariffs being implemented? No, I don't. But the reality is, this is something that actually has to be done right now. While the farmland across the world is limited, and these countries are scrambling to find alternative places to grow crops, such as Africa, the time for Trump or any U.S. president to bring more trade balance is now while we have the leverage. So um, I think at some point the market's gonna come to ease that the U.S. the demand for U.S. products is still gonna be there, and then this weight holding back the markets will be lifted because the fundamentals are there. Another thing to watch is winter wheat conditions. No surprise, are declining across the Southwest U.S. plains. More windstorms on the way. That's going to dry things out further. Thankfully, the Midwest, Central, or the Upper Plains, Northern Plains, we're getting snow and rain, so the dryness is limited to the Southern Plains. Looking at the Weather Watch, 10-day forecast for the Southern Plains does not have any rain, so that's going to make things worse there. The other area of concern is still in Russia. Same issue. They're lacking rain. At least it's cooling down a little bit. So they've had really unseasonably warm temps that only exacerbated their issues. The forecast now calls for some cooler temperatures, but still no rain. Australia is drying out, and that is aiding their harvest. And Argentina has rains set to return next week. They were in a period of drying that they needed in order to make progress with harvest and planting there. So the rains are now forecast to come next week, and that is a favorable outlook for them. So South America really is not facing too many weather concerns right now. On the overnight, pretty flat. We're down 4 cents with corn. Soybeans are even, and wheat is up 1 cent. That's all for today. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.